What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Gaming with the Bros.
Hello, hello, hello. Episode 23.
Yes, episode 23.
We're getting up there. We're almost at that quarter life crisis here, so
Yeah,
I'm
we're
starting
almost
to feel a little old.
Yeah, no. Almost at 25, man. It feels like we haven't been doing it a long time, but at the same time, it has.
Yeah, I mean we've been doing this since November, so it's
Yeah.
been 6 months. 6 months. That would make
Heck
sense
yeah.
because we do it once a week. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think we took 1 week off or something like that.
Yeah, I think that was over Christmas or something.
I
I don't know what it was.
think it might have been Thanksgiving. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome to the show, guys. Kind of a Nick, you were doing some scrounging up, trying to find some news stuff. Nothing really happened this week.
I really had to scrape the bottom of the barrel for this one. We're gonna get real in depth about something that's real weird and probably not gonna actually happen. So look forward to that.
Yeah, because there wasn't really much news going on, and then it was like Thursday, and I was like, well, maybe we'll get like a surprise direct or something. But
keep dreaming, bud.
Yeah, keep dreaming. So I know, yeah, nothing happened, of course, but
yeah.
But Nick, how was your week?
My week's pretty good. my fresh skateboard came in.
Yeah, I saw your video on YouTube.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's good to film something again.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I looked at my last upload on YouTube and it was either 4 or 5 years ago. I was like, holy crap, it's been so long. But it was cool though because people commented that I had like seen 5 years ago commenting on my videos.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
It's cool to see. But so the board came in. Went to the park a few times, and I went yesterday.
What kind of board did you get?
Revive.
Oh, okay.
Revive
so you're still
deck,
supporting Revive, yeah?
Oh yeah, still support.
That's cool. They're still around.
Oh yeah. They're actually doing really well. It seems
Oh,
like.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool watching like the owner Andy Schrock. I've been watching him on YouTube for like over 10 years, and he just kind of started out in the basement and then moved on to like having a whole warehouse for Revenge, and then turned to Revive, and now they have like a whole warehouse skate park too. So I mean they're doing really well, which is cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. But I went to the skate park again on Saturday, and I had a bit of a spill, and hurt my wrist and my elbow. I think my wrist is like permanently screwed up just from like years of just constantly falling on it.
Yeah.
Every time I have like a semi bad fall, it just hurts for a while.
Yeah.
And this happened a few years ago, and I think it's kind of happening again. So we'll see. I bought a brace and I bought a helmet. I'm not as young as I used to be, you know?
Like, yeah.
I kind of realized, like, I thought I was invincible as a kid, and I just kind of, like, slammed my body against the ground as many times as I wanted to. But now it's like, one fall, I'm like, that hurt so bad.
Yeah, that's kind of like the realization I had whenever Kellen was born.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, not that I was like a reckless person or anything, but I was like, well, maybe if I think about doing something, maybe I should like second guess it and not do what I'm about to do. But I mean, I can't think of any specific situation, but yeah, you kind of look at life a little bit differently than you normally would if you didn't have kids. Because you're like, I'm invincible, nothing could ever happen. And I was like, well, what if I get sick and like die or something? Like,
Yeah, it starts to matter a lot more.
Yeah, and then like I think I was washing a car or something. Or no, I was cutting grass a few years ago, and I was coming down like the little hill that we have, and I don't know what I did, but I pinched a nerve or something, and I was out for like an hour. I had to like lay down, and I'm like, Jesus, I'm old.
Well, and the problem. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
But the problem is too, like when I go to the skate park, I want to do everything there, you know, like, and the one I've been going to is really small, so it only has a few objects you can skate on. It has like 2 benches, then it has like this gap, and the gap is what I got hurt on 2 years ago, and just like kind of me being me and wanting to like do a trick on everything and
of course
get better or whatever. I was trying a new trick over that gap, and I'd done it a few times. I was like kind of landing it, but just kind of jumping off the end. And then I did it, and landed, but the board landed sideways, so I just instantly fell down.
Now, is this the last time? When's the last time you actually skateboarded?
It's been since I've moved up to Virginia.
Yeah.
I think it was like in November or December. I went to another skate park in Virginia.
Okay.
And but that one wasn't like I wasn't doing anything like I was doing this week.
Yeah.
I was just like skating like flat rails and boxes and
yeah,
kind of doing random stuff. But
yeah, those who are listening, Nick has a channel, Nick VP 95. Did you upload it on the second one or like your original?
My original, yeah.
Okay, the original.
I'm just posting everything on that one now.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know if I have to log in to my
the
other
2.0 whatever.
2.0, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also just deleted that video talking about 2.0. It's like, yeah, this is not relevant anymore.
Yeah, no. I think I actually well, I think whenever I was watching the video of you or getting your skateboard out of the drain and it had like 500,000 views for like no reason, then that's when I texted you and was like, "Do you know this?" And you're like, "Yeah."
Well,
like
it was
whenever the original It that came out, like I guess people thought that a clown was going to come out or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and it made me so mad too because on all of my videos, I turn up the saturation just because I have bad taste in videos, so it makes everything look brighter than it actually is.
Yeah.
And my skin, like I was also sweating and hot, but my skin looked really, really orange in that video. And people, everyone who commented was like, "Nice spray tan, bro." Get a spray tan, man. It's just the saturation.
That's funny because I think what was it? I don't know if it was like one of our original like horror movie or something, but I had someone had commented like 10 years, like no, it was like 15 years ago, and he was like making fun of me for having like a lip ring or something. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about?
Did you have a lip ring?
No, I guess because like maybe just the angle I had it or something. My lip maybe looked like it had a lip. I don't know, but I was like, dude, what are you talking about?
And it's like you can't tell them that they're wrong because they're not wrong in their eyes.
Yeah,
but like I can't justify it in any way. YouTube.
Yeah, and that's like when that dude had sent that message over Xbox Live a couple weeks ago about me cheating or something. I was like, dude, what are you even talking about? This is nonsense.
Yeah, I had a guy in Rocket League. We were like playing on the same team. And I guess I wasn't doing bad, but I wasn't doing great. I think there were a couple of shots that I like botched. And at the end, he sent me a message. He said, "Nick, I hope you go die of cancer."
Oh my god, dude!
Oh my god,
dude! People are like relentless. Like there have been times where I've like done horrible, like on Halo, but there's also been times where I've like absolutely carried a team, and never once I was like, you know, I'm so angry at this guy. I'm gonna message him.
Take the time. Like, it's so hard to message people over Xbox.
Yeah, because you don't have if you don't have a keypad or something or a keyboard, like you have to sit there and by the time I passed like the first 2 words, I'm like, okay, no, this is not worth it. I'm not actually that angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are, oh my god.
Put people behind a keyboard or a message screen.
Yeah.
I'll go nuts. So yeah, my week was good. How about you? How's your week?
Oh, it's been good. I've mainly just been playing Resident Evil, but just trying to keep busy. We over the week we there's some stone that's next to our carport. You might remember it
near the stairs, like the walkway stairs.
Yeah, near the deck.
Near the deck. Okay.
Yeah. So it's uneven, and like me and Brittany like hated it. And like one day after work, I was like, I think I could break this. So like I went and got like a sledgehammer out of the shed and just started going to town and got like half of it done. And then I ended up finishing the rest. And then mom and dad had some seeds, like grass seeds. So they gave it to us. So we've got it like kind of blocked off and got seed down. So that way it'll just be grass. We were always like afraid that Kellen or somebody was going to like trip and like bust their face on like the brick or something. All right, so what we're talking about?
You want to jump into games we've been playing?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So I will start first since my list is significantly smaller than what you got here. Just been playing a ton of Resident Evil. I've been going through and doing all the doing all the records and stuff so I can lock more of the guns. I've got the infinite rocket launcher. I pretty much got everything now, except for like the infinite pistol. I just unlocked the ray gun. I don't really know what it's called. The one where
okay, that's the one I went through my third.
how is it pretty cool?
Yeah, yes. I mean, that's one I used for my under 2 hour playthrough. It only does damage when you. Sorry, that was a serious voice crack there. It only does damage when you hit critical points or weak spots.
Okay.
So for a zombie, it'll only do damage if you hit him in the head, but it's pretty much a one-shot kill.
Okay.
With cool. Nemesis, I think you have to hit him in the chest, and then there are only a few points where there are weak spots in his further forms.
Yeah, I've been so I beat it on hardcore and then unlocked Nightmare, and with the infinite rocket launcher and all the coins and stuff equipped, you just murder through that game. The only problem I have is that this is the last boss fight. Spoilers for Resident Evil's ending, I guess, but you fight Nemesis at the end. But like in this like giant form or whatever. Because in hardcore mode in Nightmare, when you shoot the little red pulps or whatever, to make him go down, he only lasts about maybe 10 seconds. So you don't even have enough time to, because normally, I mean, you can knock out one or two of those batteries at a time, but in Nightmare, you only got about maybe 5 or 10 seconds. So before he gets up and starts attacking you again, and it was really I've ended up beating Nightmare. I think I beat it in like an hour and a half, which is still like
ridiculous.
It's just crazy how fast you can beat that game.
Yeah.
But you have to really like use the dodge mechanic, otherwise he just destroys you instantly, because he'll hit you and get you on the ground, and then once you're on the ground, I mean, there's nothing you can really do until you get back up and go through that animation. But he just keeps like attacking you like 2 or 3 times in a row, and it kills you. So it was really like pretty frustrating, considering like the rest of the game was super easy. So I just unlocked Inferno mode.
There's a 5th mode?
Yeah.
There's a 5th?
Yeah. So it's the enemies are even stronger. I think you can still use like your infinite rocket launcher and all that stuff, but there's no save. There's no cutscenes. There's no checkpoints. So you have to rely on the saves.
Okay.
So, and you can only get 5. You only get 5. Well, I'm not 100% sure. I know, like, if you want to do like get S rank in Nightmare, you have to beat the game using less than or 5 saves or less. I don't know if that's the case for Inferno because there's no checkpoints, but you probably have to do it within 5 saves, which is kind of crazy because I did die a couple times in the game, mainly just from like the Nemesis like chase scenes.
Yeah, those are always kind of a pain if you're in a wrong.
Yeah, exactly. But other than that, the rocket launcher just murders everything in like one hit.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm digging that. I'll probably 100% that sometime this week, and I need to get back into Animal Crossing. I kind of fell off a little bit.
What?
Yeah.
The Bunny Day event.
Yeah, that just really just I wasn't a big fan of that, but I'm gonna get back into it and play a little bit. But yeah, other than that, I mean, we played a little bit of Halo the other night with a couple of your buddies, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, I love some good old Halo.
Having a full squad.
Oh yeah.
Halo, just you can't beat it.
No, it's great. Yeah. But yeah, what you been playing?
So I'll start off with RE3. So I've done one more playthrough since last week, and it was the under 2 hour run. I did it with the gun that we just talked about, the one that will kill enemies in one hit if you hit them in their head.
Yeah.
That is tough to do, especially when they're like staggering around. And I mean, I did have to use other weapons throughout the game. Just
of course, yeah.
Yeah. Did you have to use other weapons with the infinite rocket launcher runs? You
No,
just use that?
I put as soon as I got past like the beginning part, and you get access to the first item box. I just dumped everything I had, got all the coins, got the rocket launcher, and then kept like a couple of herbs on me.
Gotcha.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, that's all you need. You don't need anything else.
Nice. Yeah, but I beat the game in 1 hour, 59 minutes, and like 16 seconds, something like that. So I was like sweating at the end. I had like 10 minutes left to fight Nemesis Phase 3 and then the final phase of Nemesis.
Yeah.
And
even
that was
then,
tough.
even after you defeat Nemesis for the final time, you still have to run through the elevator sequence, whatever, and then
I think I checked my timer and I was like at 1 hour 58 minutes. I was like, okay, I think I can make it there in a minute.
Truck it.
Yeah, but it was good. It was a little frustrating because I was at one of the chase scenes where Nemesis is shooting a rocket launcher at you, and you have to run like a pretty far ways to catch up with Carlos.
Yeah,
and I was really low on health. I didn't have like a close save before that because I was just like, oh, I don't need this.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just kind of being a little cocky. And dude, I kept dying because I was literally one hit. Like if Nemesis hit me once, I would die. And I ended up having to give back like 30 minutes worth of playtime. I was like, ugh, this should have been more easy than it was.
Yeah.
But I just got...
Yeah, and nightmare mode is actually a little interesting because, obviously, with like the zombies and stuff being stronger, they're like way aggressive. They like run at you. It's kind of insane. There's a couple of times where they caught me off guard and like it scared me because it was just like it was crazy. But they add more zombies as well.
Oh, cool. That's that's really cool.
So the part where I think it's the part where you were talking about when you have to go to Carlos or whatever. Like zombies are like dropping from like the building tops or whatever. So there's like a ton. Now I had the rocket launcher, so it wasn't a big deal. But I could imagine if you went for like a a non, I guess, cheat way, I guess, to put it, it could be quite tough.
Yeah.
So, and they I don't think any of the items are switched around. Kind of like I know in RE7 the campaign was pretty different on like professional mode or whatever. But yeah, it was nice. So I'm excited to see how Inferno is going to be, if it's going to be any different.
Nice. Oh, I do have a correction I want to make. Last week I said that in order to get the walking boots in RE7, you had to beat the game in under 4 hours. To get the walking boots, you have to find all 20 of the collectibles.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So that makes sense.
Like, yeah, because that's what I used. I definitely used the walking shoes or the running shoes to beat it under 4 hours.
Gotcha. So that might convince me to go back and play it again to get all the...
Yeah, you should.
All the dudes.
Yeah.
I was also trying to get all the collectibles in RE3, but I realized I only had like 8 out of 20 or 30.
Yeah, I think I've got 4. I didn't ever see them anywhere.
Yeah, is that an achievement?
I think so.
Oof, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it.
I mean, you have to at this point.
Yeah, after doing Inferno mode, I'll probably do like one last run through the game and just
find everything.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I've gotten everything. Like I've got all the item upgrades. I've got all like the memos and letters and stuff you can get. So I've gotten everything except for the little toy heads or whatever.
Nice. Oh yeah, I went back and got some achievements too. Like I got all the weapon parts. I was missing one that was in the area where you have to collect the electrical parts in under 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, that was
the shotgun part.
Yeah, I did too. I had to look it up, and I was like, really? It was there? I was like, I even like made the thing go down. I just didn't
do anything with it.
Yeah. I just didn't see it.
And then I did that in under 5 minutes. And I got the infinite machine gun too, and that's pretty cool, pretty sick. I like it better than the laser pistol.
Oh yeah, that I think I used that to beat the game in under 2 hours. That thing rips.
Rips hard. Okay, so moving on from Resident Evil 3. Animal Crossing, I rolled credits. I got what's his face?
Oh, KK
KK
Slider.
Slider. Got him to come play at my place, which was it was a nice moment. He slaps on the guitar. I'll tell you what.
Was it an actual like performance and stuff?
Yeah, it was kind of like a performance. Everyone's gathered around. It's like there are no lyrics. It's more just sounds like you'd hear in a Splatoon song. But I unlocked terraforming, and that really, really opens up the game. Like as soon as I got terraforming, I was like, okay, I can do this and this and this.
Yeah.
You can build pathways. So I kind of built like a little town. Like I built pathways going to every house in the first part of my island, and then just kind of built pathways like all around.
That's cool.
Set up some more bridges, and I made a soccer field and a football field because you can like custom make terrain. So like I would make the terrain so that it was like the white outlines of a soccer field.
So does it require material to do these upgrades, or like to terraforms and stuff?
No, you just have to spend Nook miles to unlock different types of.
Okay, that's cool.
Of items. You don't have to spend any materials after that.
Okay, yeah, because that would be like kind of annoying because like as much as you can terraform and stuff. Because I got a little frustrated with like whenever you start building like bridges and that little, I don't know what you want to call him, the little cactus looking dude. Every time I go there, he's like, yeah, we're taking donations, blah blah blah. And I was like, because I think I upfronted like 10,000 bells, and then like 2 days later it was like a 10,480. I'm like, there's no point of like because people can other like I guess animals residents can donate, but they don't really donate anything.
Oh, they can? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just fronted it all myself whenever I
Yeah, so I was like, it's a little like there wasn't really a point of it. I would prefer just to put the money up front like you do with your house. Like have it go ahead and be built, and then you just be in debt to Tom Nook, whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of like the other way around.
Yeah.
Weird. Man, they should have made it like Death Stranding where you can all build a bridge together, you know?
Right.
God, if Animal Crossing was a Strand game, whew.
It might be. It might be a Strand genre.
What else have I done? Oh, so there's like two main forms of editing you can unlock. One is building, obviously building land and building like water. You can build rivers. And the other one is building, I guess, platforms or building like higher terrain. And I don't have that one unlocked yet because you need 6,000 Nook miles per unlock.
Oh gosh.
So it's like I'll just do like the first one, kind of just to be able to edit land and stuff. So I kind of built a little river going through, and my town's starting to look like an actual town now. It feels good. Cool. The walkways really change. They really open up the game. They really do. They change everything. So
yeah, it's kind of hard now because you're kind of just, well, I've got like my houses kind of grouped in like a set location, and then I've got like all the shops and stuff near like the what is it, the
town hall?
Yeah, town hall, whatever. Where Tom Nook's at. So I've kind of got everything kind of stationed off, but yeah, hopefully when I get the terraforming, it'll definitely open it up.
Yeah, and it's not too hard to get there. You were pretty close to where I was, so
cool. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. What else have I played? I started, because I downloaded it, or I bought it a while ago, but I started Assassin's Creed Odyssey this weekend.
Okay.
And played through a few hours of it. And man, this is like the first Assassin's Creed game I've played in like what feels like 10 years. Because I've never actually played through an Assassin's Creed game.
Really?
Yeah, like maybe 1, or maybe Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2, and I think Brotherhood. I like finished it, and then I think I started. Oh, what's the one after Brotherhood?
Revelations.
I started that, and by that point, I was just kind of burnt out on Assassin's Creed. And then, four I played and finished, because that was the one with the pirate ships, whatever. And that one was pretty cool.
I'm thinking about getting that one on Switch.
Yeah,
it's discounted right now.
Yep. but I haven't played the most recent ones, and I've heard that they're pretty good, so I've been interested in playing them.
Yeah, I've really liked it. Like the story is pretty cool. I mean, it goes into like Spartans and like the Battle of 300.
Yeah, yeah.
Like all that stuff. Like it starts out with the Battle of 300, and you're playing.
Oh
as
wow.
I can't remember who you're playing as, but you're just a complete badass. And then it obviously story opens up from there. But the game is really good. Like I like the progression system.
Mm-hmm.
The Spartan kick is one of the first unlocks you get, and it's super cool.
Oh wow.
Wow, this is fantastic. A lot of different weapons in the game. Story's pretty good. I'd recommend it. I mean, I'm really liking it.
Did you get it on Xbox?
Yeah, it's on Xbox.
Cool.
Runs well. Like, haven't had any problems with frame rate or anything.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
as a first,
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. As like a first Assassin's Creed game in a while, like it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just kind of like it was kind of like Call of Duty for me. It was just they were coming out every year, and I just didn't really feel a need to play them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's been a long time since I played an Assassin's Creed, so I definitely want to play it. But there's a rumor of like Ragnarok coming out this year.
Yeah.
So
that'd be cool.
That could be cool.
It is kind of weird though, because like they're still kind of shoehorning in the you're like playing as this person. Oh, I can't remember. I don't know the story of Assassin's Creed that well, but you're going into like a simulation of that time period.
Yeah.
So they had like one cutscene at the beginning where a girl goes into the simulation program, and then
Animus.
that's it. The Animus, that's what it is. Oh, did you ever see Assassin's Creed movie?
Oh wait, they made a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, they did. It's got Henry Cavill in it, right? The guy who plays The Witcher.
Does it?
I'm pretty sure because they also And then they had that really bad Prince of Persia movie too with Jake Gyllenhaal or whatever.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. I heard that it was actually like pretty decent.
Sure. Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
I saw it in theaters.
Oh, okay.
No. It doesn't have. It has Michael Fassbender.
Fassbender. Okay, yeah, that's yep.
I don't know what else he's been in.
He's in some of the newer Alien movies, and he plays Magneto in the
Oh, okay, yeah. He was in Dark Phoenix, Prometheus, Alien Covenant.
Yeah, he's been.
It was alright. It was alright. It was. I mean, it was cool to see like the iconic jump into.
The eagle jump or whatever.
Eagle jump.
Yeah.
Let's see. Outside of that, jumped back into Dragon Quest 11.
Okay. Cool.
So I'd only played like 6 hours of it
to
this weekend. But I left off at the perfect point. It was like right at the end of like a big moment in the story. So like, I kind of remembered everything that had happened. But it's definitely opened up a lot. I didn't realize this, but you can control every character in your party. I thought you could just control your hero, and everyone else acted on their own. But I was playing around with the settings, and you can control them, or you can have them control themselves, which is cool. I've never really seen another game do that. I could be wrong.
And is it traditional like JRPG turn-based?
Yeah, well, there's two options. One is like the traditional turn-based, and the other one is pretty much the same thing, but you can like run around the enemy. You're kind of on like
okay, so it's like Final Fantasy 7 or like 15 or something like that.
Yeah, I'd say like 15.
I'm like super curious about Final Fantasy 7.
Me too. I'm thinking about it.
Well, because like I've just been listening to like podcasts and people have been like pretty hype on it, and like I kind of want to go back and play Final Fantasy 10 again, and then 10 too.
I need to play 10.
But I might just wait and catch it like on a sale or something, because I'm sure it'll be on sale pretty soon. Well, not soon, but down the road, like towards Black Friday and stuff.
Right. I'm sure it'll be half price at some point.
So I think I'll wait for it, but we'll see, because it looks good.
It does. It looks really good.
Yeah. But I don't know, the demo just didn't do it for me quite. So that's why I was kind of like turned off from it, but
I need to play the demo just to see.
Yeah.
But the last game I played, I actually downloaded today. It was a game that was 90% discounted from $8.99 to 98 cents. It's called Spaceman. So I downloaded it. It was kind of cool because in the description it says like, this is our first game, blah blah blah. It's gonna take like 1.5 to 3 hours to beat it.
Yeah.
Short and sweet, whatever. It's like, oh cool. It's like a puzzle game. It's like a black and white puzzle game, point and click, but more like a RuneScape point and click where you point and your character walks to that location.
Oh, okay.
And that's like every other point and click, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But if you have to hold the A button to get them to walk, and if you let go, they'll just stop moving altogether, which is kind of weird. And if you move your cursor at all, they'll stop moving as well. So I think that could have been improved on a little bit, but the puzzles so far have been pretty cool. I think I'm gonna finish it. I mean, obviously it's a short game, so I mean, I'd recommend it. It's $1. You can't go too wrong. I mean, and it's the studio's first game, so
Cool.
Yeah, Spaceman.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
But that's pretty much all I've been playing. I've kind of dipped into a lot of RPGs this week between Assassin's Creed and Dragon Quest. I still have about 100 hours to go with Dragon Quest, but
yeah, I heard that game's super long.
Yeah.
Well, I've been thinking about like maybe popping back into The Witcher because I still haven't finished it yet.
Oh, you haven't? Wait, where'd you leave off at?
I think the part where I think you're at like a party with Trish Marigold, and but that might have been a side quest. I can't remember. I still haven't gone to where's it at? Where the boat? Part where you gotta
Skellig.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten past Skellige yet, so
you got a ways to go.
I've just been doing like a ton of side quests. Like side quests are so much fun in that game.
That quest of going to Skellig is just like omnipresent throughout your entire playthrough of The Witcher. It's just always there. Like you'll get there. You'll get there one day.
Yeah, I'll get there one day. I might boot it up this week sometime.
Yeah, I need to play the DLC.
Yeah,
play Blood and Wine.
Yeah, it's always on sale if you don't already have it.
Well, it comes with the Switch edition.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so I have it, and I started Heart of Gold, or Hearts of Stone, right after I beat it, but I haven't jumped back into it yet. So I don't know.
Yeah, what can you do? Anything else you've been playing?
I think that's it.
All right, we'll go ahead and jump into the news. Like we said at the top of the show, kind of a crummy week for news. There wasn't really much that happened.
Yeah,
unfortunately. But did they formally announce the Cyberpunk controller? Because it was leaked, I think.
They announced it.
Okay.
The Xbox One X Special Edition console and controller.
Yeah. Well, at first, like there was rumors and or people were speculating that Cyberpunk was going to be a Game Pass game, but then they showed off the console and stuff. So that wasn't the case. That would have been really cool. If they had gotten that
in a console.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean it looks cool. It's like yellow. It's like Cyberpunk colors.
It's weird that it's the One X and not the Series X, in my opinion. Like, why wouldn't they just?
Oh, because when does this game come out? In
September, I think.
September. So yeah, I guess probably the console won't be out yet. So.
But why would they release it in June? Like, why not just wait until September?
I guess they just want to get it out there. Oh, it's coming out in June?
Yeah, the special edition console is coming out in June, but the game's not coming out until September.
Weird. I'm always not a fan of when they do these special edition consoles, but then they don't come with the actual game.
Yeah, it's like the Animal Crossing Switch. Why doesn't it come with Animal Crossing?
Yeah, or something, I don't know, or like a discounted like Animal Crossing or something. But
It looks
yeah,
it looks cool.
Looks cool.
Have you ever had any special edition consoles?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think of like DS's. No, not really. I mean, they've always looked cool, but I've never. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would never pay another $300-$400 for a console just because of its special edition. But if I didn't have it, then maybe I would jump in. But
The only well, I have the Zelda Wii U, like the Wind Waker Wii U.
mm-hmm.
And that one's cool.
Well, you have the Zelda one?
Yeah, like the gamepad has like Zelda inscriptions on it, like gold.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, wait, and then we had the Tommy Hilfiger game.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if that's a.
I wonder if it's worth. I think I've looked it up before, like if that's worth anything.
Mhm.
I can't remember what it was.
It's priceless.
Priceless. Tommy Hilfiger. But Crysis Remastered is coming to all platforms, which is like kind of wild that it's coming to Switch because I mean back in the day, Crysis was like you needed like a beast of a PC to be able to run this game at like full power or whatever, max settings. So it's just funny that it's coming to the Switch, but
yeah,
I mean obviously
that was like the test for PC.
Yeah. I was never really into Crysis. I played a little bit of Crysis 3, I think. But I couldn't tell you anything about it other than that.
From what I heard, they kind of lost their way after Crysis 1.
Yeah.
Because I heard Crysis 1 was like semi-open world, but then Crysis 2 was just like a Call of Duty.
Right. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Like once Call of Duty started getting really, really popular, that's probably what they did.
Yeah. But I'm interested to go back and
yeah, I'll definitely check it out and see, or take a look at the trailers because other than 3, I don't think. Yeah, I don't remember it.
Is there a release date for this? Do you know?
I didn't see anything, but there probably is. I'm assuming it's coming out probably this year.
It's probably May 27th, just like every other
because this was announced, right? It wasn't like a leak.
Yeah, it was leaked and then announced.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. The next thing, SpongeBob. I'm actually probably gonna get this game.
Oh yeah.
It looks super cool.
Yeah. The original game was awesome.
Yeah. So like it looks like it looks really great. Like,
so sorry, we're talking about SpongeBob Battle for
Bikini. Rehydrated edition.
Yeah.
So because I was even looking at like the special editions and stuff. There's like a $200 one with it's like a diorama or not diorama, but like it's got like SpongeBob and all that stuff, like
Patrick,
like statues and stuff. And I was like, nah, I can't spend $200.
$200. So this one was announced a while ago, but would you pick up Destroy All Humans Remastered? I
probably am gonna pick if it's. I don't know if I want to pay. I don't know if it's $60. Hopefully, it's like 40, or 30. But yes, I am probably gonna pick that up as well because I did play both of the original Destroy All Humans, and they were pretty fun back in the day. I don't know
I loved watching you play them.
Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna hold up. Hopefully because I would imagine like the controls are probably weird now, but yeah, I'm interested in that one as well. I'll pick up because that was like a very funny game. It was just it's kind of like that and like Stubbs the Zombie. Did you ever watch me play that one?
Oh my god!
Or did you ever play that game?
I watched you play it a lot.
Yeah, that game was really fun. Just
what was the premise? You're a zombie. Obviously, you're a zombie, but are you infecting people?
Yeah, you were like infecting people and killing people and stuff, and I think you got like upgrades and stuff where you could take off your head and throw it at people, and you could infect people and have like a horde of zombies following you and stuff. It was really cool.
What a weird time for games.
Yeah, that was the only other game that was made in the Halo engine.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a zombie?
Which is it's got it on the box. It's like made in Halo engine.
Wow.
Because I think it was like an ex Bungie employee that made the game. So, but yeah, that game was a lot of fun. It was like very quirky and funny. But
wonder if they'll remaster that one.
Yeah, that would be a really great one for them to remaster. I would definitely definitely play it.
I think it's THQ that's doing these remasters.
I think so. Well, I just think like I think Spyro Reignited trilogy was so popular and it did so well that I think there's like an interest for these old games.
Right.
Again.
And Crash too.
Yeah, Crash did very well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm all for it, man. I'm all for like proper remasters and stuff.
Yeah. All right, this next story is weird. So
yeah, this is all you because I have no idea.
So Sony trademarked an autonomous robotic companion that can sympathize with the user and it reacts to their emotions during gameplay. And this is like a physical thing that can like sit beside you on the couch.
Okay.
So it's described as like a fuzzy guy who sits next to you while you game. And it's kind of described as a joint viewing experience where you're watching the game, like whatever game you're playing together, and this character or AI will respond to how you talk to it, and it can sense whether or not there's like tension in your voice, and it will react appropriately to that. It's like it can react to your voice, but it can also react to your touch. So if you're petting it, it'll, I guess, talk more and be supportive. But if you're like throwing it around, it won't talk as much because it knows you're angry at something.
Interesting.
This is all very weird. And it can also tell you to go to bed and help you improve your life rhythm. I don't know how this works.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that definitely seems like a trademark for sure.
It's just a trademark. Like there are a bunch of trademarks that happen all the time.
Oh yeah,
crap.
Sure. Yeah, anytime like I hear stuff about these game companies doing stuff like this, because do you remember back in the day when Nintendo had announced like I don't know if it ever came out, but you put it like read your pulse or whatever, you put your finger in there while you were playing, and it would keep track of your heart rate. And in theory, like if games were scary, they could ramp up like the scare factor, I guess, if you have an increased heart rate or something like that.
Yeah, I think
I don't think it ever came out.
It was definitely shown off. Like
yeah, they talked about it in like their press conference, but
but it's just stuff like that. Like these companies are always doing random stuff.
Yeah,
and even Nintendo even had another thing where they were helping. They had like a third pillar of their structure where they were focusing on like, I don't know, like the balance of your life or something like that.
Well, they announced that Pokemon Sleep thing that we haven't heard anything else about.
Oh yeah.
Wow, where you can, I don't know, you lay it on your bed or something, and it keeps track of your sleep patterns, and I don't know, you can have something to do with Pokemon. I'm not really sure, but yeah, anytime they just seem like super gimmicky, and even like with the PlayStation controller, like that touch pad is super gimmicky.
Yeah,
no one uses it for anything. I mean
they just
a big button.
Yeah, they just use it as a button now.
Yeah.
So like a lot of quality of life patents never really come to fruition because the technology is just not there for a lot of them.
Yep.
But it's always fun to talk about them and just kind of talk about how ridiculous some
like
patents
a
are.
fuzzy guy who sits next to you, and it's just very weird.
Because when you do a patent, you have to be kind of specific, so you have to add in these weird details that lead to these types of conversations of having this. And like I saw like a picture of like a draw up, because like you have to like draw up a version of it for patents. And it was just like a circular guy with like a smiley face just sitting down on the couch next to someone.
That's funny.
Okay. That's cool, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe that'll be around the E3 time. They announce this fuzzy guy who sits next to you.
Maybe that's their big E3 thing, or big.
Maybe that is the PlayStation 5, and it wirelessly projects the images on screen. That's how I don't know.
Damn, maybe. Oh, speaking of E3, I don't know if this news happened this week or last week, but
Mhm.
either way, there's not going to be a formal E3 this year or an informal E3 this year. So they're like, they said they were going to do a digital event initially.
Yeah, and then they kind of backtracked.
They backtracked, and now they have their E3 scheduled for 2021, and it's supposed to be like a reimagining and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, we'll see. I know IGN is doing like their Summer of Games event, which is kind of like the digital E3. They're going to get a bunch of developers and stuff like that together. So hopefully that will kind of, give light to some of the indie developers and stuff like that. That way we can still see like some cool games for that.
Yeah.
Then obviously, Nintendo will do their Direct, Microsoft will do their thing. And then Sony's doing whatever. I don't know. They'll probably announce the PS5, or they'll probably show what it looks like whenever they release it or something. I don't know.
Why haven't they showed it yet? I mean, they're
know.
showing the controller, but not the console. I mean, it's just a bunch
crazy.
of malarkey going on right now.
I don't know. And then Gamescom got canceled as well.
Yes.
Over the week, which was kind of, I don't know why they hadn't already canceled, but I guess because I think it's in August, or is it October? Anyways, it's later in the year, but I think they're doing something digitally.
Okay, they were probably waiting to be shut down by the city.
Well, I think because it takes place in
is it LA?
No, it's overseas. Oh gosh,
Berlin? I don't know.
I'm having a brain fart. I can't think of it. Germany. It takes place in Germany.
Oh.
So and then I think Germany had announced that there was a ban of events and stuff like that as well. So that's when Gamescom came out and said, "Hey, yeah, we're canceling it this year. We're doing a digital event." So, which makes sense. I mean, everything's been canceled. I don't think there's going to be any sort of major events going on. We group a bunch of people together this year, period.
Yeah,
even when
2020 is the wash.
Yeah, even when they do lift the stay-at-home order and stuff like that, I still think that mass gatherings like that are probably going to be banned for a while.
Yeah, I think. I don't even know if we'll see like a March Madness next year. Just
I don't know. Maybe they limit to just the players or something.
Mm-hmm. Have like a pay-per-view. I don't know how they'll do it, but
I don't know. It's kind of crazy now, but but we're surviving. We're trying to get through it with the love of video games and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're getting through it.
But yeah, I'm just trying to spread my time between just going outside and doing yard work and playing some games here and there. But yeah, it's still going good. Walmart's it's kind of weird because now, I went to Home Depot the other day and they had a line out the door and they were only letting so many people in at a time and stuff like that, and everyone's wearing masks and stuff. It's kind of crazy. And even Walmart was doing the same thing where they have sectioned off and stuff. So unless they're, I guess, taking the proper procedure, I guess. But
yeah, I think masks are required in most stores around here now.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not required here yet, but that may come. I don't know.
It's weird. It's weird wearing a mask to a grocery store.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of surreal, a little sad.
But it's annoying too because almost every time I go out somewhere, there's just gloves and stuff all over the place. People just throw them in the ground.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
So that's kind of annoying. But I mean, I've got when I go out, I've got my little can of Lysol wipes that every time I go in and out, I'll always wipe my hands off and wipe down the car before I get out and stuff. So trying to keep as germ free as possible.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's all you can do.
Yeah, that's all you can do. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just ready to sit down at a Mexican restaurant and eat some freaking chips and queso and drink a margarita.
Me too. I was just complaining about that this weekend. I was like, I just want a margarita, man.
Yeah,
Just
like,
let me go out and have a margarita.
Mom and Dad brought us some Texas Roadhouse last week.
Mhm.
It was really good. I mean, it was still great. I mean, it was still good to eat it to go and stuff. But yeah, there's nothing like just sitting down at a restaurant and just drinking an alcoholic beverage and just chilling.
Just vibing.
Yeah.
What is cool though in Virginia is you can get cocktails to go now.
Oh, cool. Well, I know like here you can get like a growler filled up
Mhm.
with beer and stuff, but I don't think they allow like drinks with liquor in it to be able to go. So
I
I
went
could be
on
wrong,
Friday.
I'm not sure.
I went on Friday and picked up an alcoholic slushy from
Nice.
the bar, and then just walked on home with it.
Nice.
It's cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, you can get people, you can get around it and stuff like that. But
It's like the Wild West out here now.
yeah, like the liquor store is closing early now, and it closes at like 6. So it's like I think I went a couple weeks ago. It was like 5:30, and I didn't realize that they had closed that early, and it was like jam packed. I was like, "Geez, what is going on?" And then I saw the sign. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh man.
So
Having places close at 6, that's so tough.
yeah. Well, because I get off of work at 5, so it's like I gotta rush if I want to do anything because Home Depot closes at 6. I think Walmart stays up until like 8 maybe. So I mean you still got plenty of time with that, but yeah, I mean it's not too bad. But yeah, I think just sitting out on a restaurant is what I miss the most right now.
Yeah, same.
Because everything else like I can pretty much do. I can still go shopping and get the stuff I need, but yeah, the restaurants it's a bummer.
Just can't go out and have a margarita.
Yeah, just need that marg.
Ah.
But yep, that is going to do us for this week. Appreciate everyone that's been watching, and I don't know how many people were watching live, but sorry for the audio issue. But
sorry.
the regular feed should be fine, and then the YouTube video should be good as well. I'm not sure. Macs are incredibly annoying for just anything that you want to do with them, unless you're just like
Tell
not
me about it.
like editing a video or something.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's like why?
But
yeah, that's gonna do it. We'll see you guys next weekend, next Sunday, 8:30 live. And yeah, appreciate everyone that's been listening and watching. We'll see y'all next week.
see ya.
Later.